What about soil? Why is soil on the outer? Why is it something you can only trade on the voluntary market? So, other countries are accountable for their emissions from soil. Australia is not. We must account for it, which means literally we must count it, the emissions that come from soil and how much carbon dioxide is then sequestered back into soil, but we're not accountable for it. And the reason for that is because soil emissions vary very wildly in this country. The two big determinants of soil carbon, of carbon content in the soil, are moisture and temperature. And so it's really hard to separate managed change that you think you've brought about, from natural changes. That is not to say that some people aren't doing some really interesting things that make you sit up and take notice with their soil. Some folks in the organic community and others reckon they're doing some pretty good stuff, and that may well be the case. There is money being invested in investigating soil carbon, and this just gives you a sense of things. So this is time down here from 1990 to the present. This is emissions in gigagrams, which is essentially billions of grams or millions of tonnes. And this is cropland that we're looking at here. And this is what we submit to the United Nations. And these are our estimates on rolling estimates every couple of years. And you can see here that they go up and down and up and down and up and down. And they go way up during the drought. And they come way down when there's a rainfall event. And so they go wildly all over the place. This is grazing land or grassland. And again, you can see them doing this. And in fact, the difference between this over here and this over here is more than the total greenhouse gases emitted from all the coal-fired power stations in this country. It is a huge amount. And if we could sequester that, wacko, that'd be great. But, the big drivers in this country are temperature and moisture.